All right, here we are on the 19th of January, 2024. Touching base with anybody that might be paying attention, either now or at some time in the future. So, my blog post this morning, and oh, by the way, at some point, I'm going to make my schedule so that after my workout, I shower and I comb my hair and everything before before I get online. So, anyway, I did a blog post this morning um, about positivity and being happy and struggle and that kind of thing. And so it's kind of all over the place, and this message probably will be all over the place as well. So the first line of my blog post this morning was put on a happy face. So, and I kind of am processing the thought process of being happy versus just acting happy. And they are related, because what I've learned is when you're trying to, change your attitude in the day and you're trying to find a reason to be happy, sometimes all it takes is just putting a smile on your face and it changes. And I know it's cliche and it's kind of woo woo or whatever. I don't know what you call it. When people, self-help books, you read them, they say, oh, just smile and it'll make you more happy. All that kind of baloney. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But one of the things that's helped me a lot in that realm is doing it for somebody else, particularly like your family, my wife, my kids, my parents, whatever. Because I've come to understand and I've come to learn, and this is probably obvious, that my attitude affects them and it changes things for them. And so if I won't do it for myself, doing it for them at least get some benefit out of it. So if I'm struggling and having challenges and I'm angry or frustrated inside, but when I'm around other people, that I just like turn it around, put that stuff to the back for now. I don't hold on to it forever. I have ways of dealing with it myself. But if I, smile and be happy and be supportive, be present with, the people that I care about the most, it eventually starts making a difference in me. So just, something I've been thinking about a lot. Another thing that I put in the blog was I get to decide how hard I struggle every day. I have a very specific, hey Deuce, I have a very specific schedule that I work on every single day, which includes, the gym, the shower, saunas, stacking, posting, all those kinds of things. And I have a spreadsheet that says I will start this at this time and I will end at that time. And one of the biggest things that I have to struggle with to make that happen is get my ass out of bed at the time I say I'm going to, and get right to work, because that's what it takes. And I had a hard time this morning, rolling out. I was just like, I'm not having it. I'm not feeling it. And then I sat down and, started journaling and thinking and praying and just said, I got to figure that out. Yes, I want to give myself some grace. Going back to yesterday's conversation, I need to give myself some grace when I struggle, but I just need to keep pushing through that. That is not a time for me to sit back and go, you know what, I'm going to give myself a day off. That's not the time to do it. If maybe the day before I have a lot of things going on and I've worked out hard and I'm extra sore or whatever, and my body's telling me I need a day off, that's the time to make that decision. But not when I'm getting up in the morning, because it's hard enough as it is. So just, that's kind of how I'm handling it. And I'm noticing the more that I do that, the better it gets. The easier it is. So, I don't have the answers. I do these posts sometimes and I go back and reread them and I think, I don't want to come across as like I know what the frick I'm talking about, because in a lot of cases I don't. What I'm doing is I'm stacking, and which is guided journaling, and I'm stacking and I'm working this stuff out and I'm trying to figure it out. I don't have all the answers. I've learned a lot by reading books and watching videos and taking courses and doing trainings and things like that. But in the end, I have to figure it out for myself. And I can only go so far by myself. Honestly, what I do halfway through my stack when I get stuck, I lay back, close my eyes, and I ask for God to give me some answers. And more they're coming. And it's when I sit back and just surrender, take a breath, and just like, okay, just try to open up, let go of control. That's when the answers start coming, and it's fun when that starts happening. It's exciting. So anyway, it's easy to start out the day and struggle and hard to wake up and get your butt up and get to the gym or do the things that you say you're going to do. But the more you do it, the more you sit back, the more you know you're not alone, the easier it gets. So sometimes it's fake it till you make it. Sometimes it's true. And I think the more you fake it, the easier it gets and the more real it becomes. So what I will do definitely is celebrate the wins. That's what's making it easier. Instead of always pushing towards my goals, always looking to the future and seeing what I don't have, I've made a shift and I'm looking back. I'm living in the gain. I'm looking back. Where was I a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, and where am I today? And if I can celebrate and, have gratitude for the work that I've done and the people that were around me to help me get there, that makes all the difference. So anyway, that's kind of the long and short of it today. I just ask, take some time, think about the small adjustments that you can make in your life to help move the needle of positivity in your life, and those in your circle. Vow to be the beacon to show others it's okay to be happy. So anyway, with that, hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you're staying warm. Have a great weekend. If you're into football, there's a couple great games going on this weekend. So anyway, take care. Love you all.